The hiss of the induction stove is replacing the roar of the burner as millions of Indian households makes a desperate high-tech pivot to survive a geopolitical energy squeeze. On Wednesday, March 18, the traditional Indian kitchen, once defined by the blue flame of LPG cylinder, is undergoing its most rapid transformation in decades. As the conflict in West Asia continues to paralyze the Strait of Hormuz, a massive oil shock is rippling across the subcontinent, triggering a historic surge in the adoption of electric cooking and piped natural gas. The day began with a sign of relief at Gujarat's Mundra airport as the Indian flagged crude tanker Jag Ladki successfully docked, carrying over 80,000 metric tons of crude from the UAE. This marks the third major energy vessel to breach the informal blockade in 72 hours, following the Shivalik and Nanda Devi. However, despite these high stakes maritime victories, the ground reality remains one of the calculated scarcity. In the Lok Sabha today, Union Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal assured the nation that trade remains stable and overall exports have not declined. Yet, behind the scenes, the Ministry of Petroleum has moved into crisis mode, conducting over 2,300 surprise inspection of LPG distributors to curb the black marketing that has seen commercial cylinders vanish from small eateries in Mumbai and Delhi. With domestic 14.2 kg cylinder currently priced at 913 and delivery cycles stretching to nearly a week in some cities, the electric pivot is no longer a luxury. It is a survival tactic. Data for major appliance retailers indicates a 400% spike in induction stove sales. However, the last fortnight, in Delhi, Indraprasth Gas Limited reported a staggering 22,000 new PNG registration in just 1 week as urban consumers flee the uncertainty of the red bottle for those wiped without piped gas. The shift to electric cooking represents a permanent change in consumption habit that could redefine India's carbon footprint long after the West Asia war subsidies. While energy dominated the headlines, the Supreme Court of India delivered a historic human interest victory that redefined the legal definition of motherhood. In a 100-page ruling, a bench of Justices J.B. Pardiwala and J. Mahadevan struck down a discriminatory provision that limited maternity leave for adoptive mothers to those adopting children under 3 months old. The court ruled that maternity leave is a fundamental right and the expression of reproductive autonomy. The object of maternity benefit is not associated with the process of childbirth, but with the process of motherhood, the bench observed. This ruling ensures that the adoptive mothers, regardless of the child's age, are now entitled to 12 weeks of leave, providing a rare moment of social progress amidst a week of economic and geopolitical tension.